So regarding all this immigration stuff, ICE, I live in Minnesota. So I'm right in the heart of what's going on. And it's funny because those of you who have maybe gotten to know me, I'm only 80% on board with anything. So do I support Trump and do I support the immigration policies? Yeah, 80% of me supports all that. The other 20% leaves, I got to leave open for, somebody should be asking questions. There should be some oversight. There needs to be somebody asking, hey, do you got a warrant? How do you know this is the person that, there has to be some of that. And I don't know. My heart goes out to this Renee Good and this pretty guy, Preeti or whatever. Um, these people genuinely feel like they need to fight the Nazis, which is completely ridiculous. But if you're like a Christian and you're looking at these two deaths and you're going, oh, FAFO, yeah, you're doing it wrong. And if you're just blindly giving yourself over to the government and saying, yeah, guys, come on in, take whoever you want, no oversight, no checking, no nothing, yeah, you're doing it wrong. I support getting illegals out of the country and getting some of them to be legal citizens. I support that. 80% of me supports that. And again, the other 20% is saying, hey, there needs to be oversight. Somebody needs to be checking and making sure that, and I don't know if maybe that's kind of happening. Maybe some of these protesters, they are getting some of that done. But, I guess, I live in the middle of all of it. And I'm not going to just turn myself over to the government and to ICE and say, oh, they got it covered. I'm really hoping that there are people out there checking. There's people, there has to be some accountability. That's how we got in the situation that we're in, because of unchecked power. So, yeah.